Hello, everyone, and welcome to Henry Ford College in lovely Dearborn, Michigan. My name is Jeff Lowe, and today I'm solo. My man Leland Stein is off and covering the Super Bowl game out in Los Angeles, and best of luck to him in his travels. And today's game is the Henry Ford Hawks and the Schoolcraft College Ocelots, and right in the middle of the starting lineups right here. As we get ready, and let's tell you about Henry Ford and how Henry Ford is doing so far in this conference. Right now, in the conference, they are really hit a brick wall almost, because they had struggled being ranked pretty high in the conference, as they have dropped in the conference standings in the Eastern Division of the NJCAA Division II men's basketball poll. They're virtually just, I shouldn't say virtually, but they have basically just dropped out of the top 20 standings and having a rough go. That's how it is in the world of basketball. And we're all set for the tip-off, and your Schoolcraft Ocelots are in the dark uniforms, and your Henry Ford Hawks are in the white uniform, and the Ocelots win the tip. Your officials for this evening's contest is Brian Bauer, Jacob Botek, and Quincy Jones. And the first shot is good by Avery Ishmael from outside. The Hawks are coming into this season with a 5-4 record. And a big slam dunk that time by Carrington McCaskill. McCaskill has been doing some great work for the Hawks this season. One of the All-American nominees. Outside shot by number 12. That time was Devin White. Going inside, and that one's thrown away. And the ball will go over to the Hawks. Pardon me, it's the Ocelots guy that must have been tipped by the Hawks. Double team in the paint. A drive to the basket, and the Ocelots turn it over. And quickly down the floor is the Hawks. And up in the basket, a great move by number 5, Carrington McCaskill. Actually, that was number 2, Gary Solomon, on that last bucket. Quickly the other way, and the layup is good by number 32, Brandon Machirin. Three-point shot, no good. Missed everything on that one. Solomon walks it up slowly. Looks for a pick from McCaskill. The ball is swung around to the weak side. Behind the back and off the glass, and an offensive foul. The basket will not count as Mac Banseal is called for the offensive foul. Good defense by Schoolcraft College on that particular defensive stand. At Keontae Cornelius, the point guard, also Shane Struggs. Cornelius with a short jumper, and Scruggs tried to keep it in play, and he is called for the offensive foul over the back. Six to 5 is your score if you're just joining us. home of the Hawks here in Dearborn, Michigan. Gary Solomon looking for some room and makes a strong move inside. Gary Solomon to the basket. Quickly down the other way come the Ocelots. Ishmael got the shot up, and that was a tough shot, but he got it up over the outstretched hands of Khalil Whitehead. Mac Seal playing some tough defense. They go inside. And a good, strong move that time by number 3, Shane Struggs. And quickly the other way, Gary Solomon's going to the basket pretty hard. Your starting lineups for the Hawks is Mac Seal, Gary Solomon, Carrington McCaskill, Brandon Machirin, and Tyler Mack. Or I'm sorry, that's Khalil Whitehead starting this evening. Solomon for outside from 3. The Ocelots trying to go inside, and they commit another turnover. In for the Ocelots is number 13, Adolphus Cass III. Seal running the point now. Sets up for 3, launches, and it's good. Solomon with the block. Over to Mansell. And he gets that one stolen away by the Ocelots. 3-point shot is good from the corner, and that's Shane Scruggs with the smooth left-hand jumper. Check that. That's Keontae Cornelius with the 3-pointer on the last play. And 13, Adolphus Cass, the 3rd on the foul, and that will send Gary Solomon to the line shooting 2. Solomon makes the first. Solomon, 6'5", sophomore from Detroit depth set. Misses the second. Ishmael comes down with the rebound. Another 3-pointer from way out. And that's Keontae Cornelius with the 3 for Schoolcraft. Tyler Mack counters with the 3 for Henry Ford. Here come the Hawks. And the dunk. Khalil Whitehead on the slam. 2013 your score. We're still early here in the first half of play. Nice shot That time by Devin White, got over the outstretched hands of the defender and puts it in. Skip pass across the floor. Solomon sets up for three, no good. Ocelots come down with the rebound. Jamani Jones running the point. Jones thought about it, but brings it back out. Jones attacking the basket, no good. Fight for the rebound, and the big fella comes away with it. That's Ashton Nance, and the outside shot. Ishmael from way outside. Avery Ishmael. On the wing, missing everything, and whistles blow. Keyshawn Devlin now checking in for the Hawks, number 4. Also number 15, that's Daniel Autry now into the game. And Sergio Steven into the game for the Hawks. Trying to muscle block from behind. And the Hawks looking to run, but they pull up. 3-point shot, no good. No foul called as Khalil Mack goes to the floor. Mack on the steal attempt. Mac Bensil checks back into the game for the Hawks. 2018, 12:33 here in the first half of play. My name is Jeff Lowe, and you are watching Hawks Streaming Network. Henry Ford as Mac Bensil misses the dunk shot. Ocelots jump shot, no good. Drawing nothing but iron on that play. McCaskill brings it down. Looking inside for McCaskill. Trying to direct him to spot up. He has a smaller man on him. And that's going to be a foul committed on number 2. And that's Keontae Cornelius. And checking into the game is Ashton Nance, number 11 for Schoolcraft College. Also number 13 is Adolphus Cass, the third, checking into the game for the Ocelots. 20-18 your score in favor of the Hawks. And a foul on the floor, a little shoving going on there, getting a little feisty. Mac Bensil. Officials have a little talk with him and say, hey, we don't really need that kind of play. Let's play it clean. 2-point lead for the Hawks. Coach Chris Stevens in his 4th season for the Hawks. Outside shot is no good. Here come the Ocelots. Attacking the basket, layup way off the mark there. Coming down with the rebound, number 15, Autry, and a travel call on Mac Bensil. Khalil Whitehead now checking back into the game for Tyler Mack. Going inside. Good double team inside that time. They kick it back out. Got 9 seconds on the shot clock. Outside shot, no good. High, bounces off the rim. And the shot clock did reset that time. Basket will count. Disregard the shot clock violation there. No shot clock violation. Ashton Nance will count the bucket for 2. Three-point shot is good. Khalil Whitehat. Adolphus Cash trying to prove he's a little bit stronger than in the paint. They said he went to the line, and he's not getting 2 shots. They have to take it out underneath. Jamani Jones will take it out for Schoolcraft College. 23-20 your score, 10-12 here remaining in the first half. A little out of control. And Shane Struggs falling out of control, maybe twisting the ankle. And the timeout is called. 20-second timeout called by Schoolcraft College to talk it over. Chris Shepard in his 4th year for Henry Ford. And he's having a bit of struggles here as he's going through this season. And assistant coach Mark West, Kurt Bradley, 2nd-year assistant, and James Payne, 2nd-year assistant. Athletic trainer Jan Laura and athletic director Rochelle Taylor here at Henry Ford College. This Henry Ford team has been ranked high as number 9 this season. And when I say hit some rough roads, they have hit some bumpy trail on their way to the tournament as we get set for this tournament that's coming up this year. But that's everyone has been having a rough road with everything going on this year. Nice little jump hook shot that time. Ashton Nance over the outstretched hands of the defender. 25-22. Solomon now running the point up top for the Hawks. Back to Solomon up top. Step back, foot might have been on the line, but the shot was no good. Ishmael comes down with the rebound. Avery Ishmael from 3, no good. Solomon with the board. And he wants to run. Looking for some help. Lost control of the ball, trying to find Mac Mansell, and he loses control of it. Brandon Maturin back into the game, and he will draw the assignment. Was checking Jamani Jones. Jones going right at him. Maturin grabs the rebound. Solomon fouled pretty hard and goes down to the floor. Hawks will take it out underneath. Devin White checks back into the game for the Ocelots. And that time trying to show some authority, Carrington McCaskill going to the basket pretty hard, but couldn't come away with the dunk, but draws the foul and will go to the line shooting 2. Carrington McCaskill, 6'8", sophomore from Detroit Renaissance High School. 6'8", 215 pounds. Ashton Nance comes out, and checking back into the game is Shane Struggs for the Ocelots. Casco making them both 27-22. 8:46 remaining here in the first half of play. Good closeout by Maturin. Outside shot, no good. Solomon grabs the rebound, and the Hawks on the run. Mac Bensil. Nice shot by Mac Bensil. (29-22) your score. Skip pass. Jumper from outside, no good. Drawing nothing but iron. And Devin White couldn't make it connect for the Ocelots. Gary Solomon looking inside for McCaskill. McCaskill's free throw line jumpers, no good. Keontae Cornelius getting some instructions from his head coach. Jumper no good for three. That's Cass with the jumper. Maturin from outside, no good. Ocelots wants to pick up the pace. And looking inside, that time Ishmael was going in the wrong direction. As Cass was looking for him to go to the basket, but Ishmael was going away from the basket. 22-29. Mensil from the top of the key, no good. Maturin from three, no good. The Ocelots come away with the rebound and up the floor quickly. Jamani Jones looking for some help, running the point. Cornelius not finding any room on that side. Ishmael for three, no good. Good block out that time by the Hawks. Solomon wanting to go to the basket, gets in deep and gets it up and in. Another three that time from way outside, number 15, Altry, and he puts it in. 34-22 your score. Ishmael thought he was going to launch a three, but he was looking inside to make a pass. And the Ocelots turn it over. 5:35 and counting. Here in the first half of play, Gary Solomon going to the basket, gets the roll. Good strong move, but even better defense that time. Corner jumper, no good. Whitehead drawing nothing but iron on the play. And Schoolcraft wants to take a full timeout. You're watching the Dearborn Henry Ford College Streaming Network. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you the action. The home of the Hawks, Henry Ford, future driven, right here in downtown Dearborn, where you can check out some great basketball action. Men's team finding themselves on top of these Ocelots from Schoolcraft, Livonia, from the Livonia area. 36-22, 4:56 remaining here in the first half of play. Henry Ford is clearly in control. Chris Shepard in his 4th year as the head coach of the Henry Ford Hawks. Assistant coaches Mark West, Kurt Bradley, James Payne. And athletic trainer Jan Laura and athletic director Rochelle Taylor. Small crowd on hand today, checking it out. It's been a rough year for all basketball programs with everything going on with the COVID situation around the country and around the world. Athletic events, just trying to get back to normal. 36-22, 4:54 remaining here in the first half of play. Five seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Launched it, and almost a shot clock violation, but an air ball. Good defense by Henry Ford that time down. Solomon looking for a pick from Whitehead, gets it. And a nice situation there. That's Sergio Stephen. That's a good job right there. Good patience by Henry Ford. Attacking the basket, coming up empty, off the foot of someone down there, but Solomon gains the rebound and pushes it up the floor, pulls up for three, and it's good. Bounce pass, good look that time. A good job by Keontae Cornelius, finding Jamani Jones, cutting to the basket. Looking inside for Solomon, he's being doubled. Swing pass, and that's good, count it. Daniel Autry from three. The foul will be on the floor. It looks like it's going to be on Whitehead. And going to the line, it's Keontae Cornelius. And Cornelius will be shooting one shot. Cornelius makes the one shot and makes it a 43-27 ball game. The Hawks in command right now. Keyshawn Devlin, that jumper was off the mark. Jump hook. Bounces around, no good. Autry comes down with the rebound. Gary Solomon to the basket. Whistles blow, and it's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot attempt. And Solomon will go to the line. One and one. Solomon misses the free throw. quickly back the other way, and wow! Carrington McCaskill on the dunk for the Hawks. 45-27, minute 56 remaining here in the first half. Jump hook was short. McCaskill with the rebound, and Devin White with the push and the foul. Tyler Mack now in the game as Daniel Archie checks out. And Khalil McCaskill, check that, that'll be Carrington McCaskill at the line. Makes his first. Misses the second. Minute 35 remaining here in the first half. Attacking the Ocelots. That one's halfway down and comes out. As Jamani Jones just can't believe it. Solomon to the basket. And the dunk. Gary Solomon putting some thunder in it back defensively. Gary Solomon with the block, but it's called for the foul. And Solomon comes over to the Coach Shepard and asks to be checked out of the game. Solomon had a good first half. 106 remaining in the first half of this contest. (48-29) and a minute remaining in the first half of play. Slam dunk! Watch out below, Carrington McCaskill. And a great assist by skip pass for the Ocelots. Going to the basket. Good job defending for the Hawks. And your halftime score is 53-31 in favor of the Hawks. You're watching Henry Ford Hawk basketball right here on the Henry Ford College Basketball Streaming Network. My name is Jeff Lowe. We're going to take a halftime break, and we'll be right back with the second half after this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Henry Ford Hawk basketball. And right now, the Hawks on top, starting the second half, 53-31 over the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. Jump, stop, move. Good move by McCaskill. It's an outstanding shot. Jump, stop, move. Solomon looking for some help and finding him. And that's Khalil Whitehead. And it's going to be a foul against Solomon. And Shane Scruggs was the offensive player. Ishmael on the wing trying to set the pick. Nice reversal layup that time by Keontae Cornelius. 57-33. Just starting the second half of play. Solomon losing the ball and then committing the foul. Small crowd on hand today, checking out the game. Ishmael looking inside. And a good strong move by Scruggs. And he was grab his own rebound there. And he will go to the line and shoot two. In the first half for Scruggs. He had a total of 4 points. Leading the way for the Ocelots, it was Keontae Cornelius with 9. And for Henry Ford, what a first half for Gary Solomon. He had 16 points. Carrington McCaskill had 9. Tyler Mack and Daniel Autry had 6, and Mac Mansell had 7. Scruggs at the line, shooting 2. Makes his first. He had 4 points in the first half. And makes his second. In Schoolcraft, the Ocelots will pick up full court and will try to slow down that fast break of Henry Ford. Mansell has it stripped away. And a push foul called on the play, and Scruggs just can't believe it. Trina going back inside to McCaskill. Moving the ball pretty good around the perimeter, and now inside, back outside with 6 seconds on the clock, and the bucket's no good. And the Ocelots, they want to run. And wow, great shot by Jamani Jones with the layup. Jones had 4 points in the first half for the Ocelots. Mansell trying to create some space. And McCaskill did not get that 2-point shot to go. Jumper from outside is good. That was Cast, number 13, for 3. Mac Mansell drew the foul, count the bucket, and he'll go to the line and shoot 1. Mac Mansell had 7 points in the first half of play. And Henry Ford is trying to get their groove right about now after a rocky mid-season slump, I would call it. Losing some key games or a few games in a row. Up and under, count the bucket. Keontae Cornelius. Maturin from outside, it's good. He's looking at his hand, his shooting hand, and shaking it. Yeah, make sure you shake that hand. You want to get that well. Ishmael from outside, that just grazed the rim. Not a good shot by Ishmael. Mac Mansell from outside, it's good. And Sill for 3, 66-41 your score. Ishmael bouncing it inside to Scruggs. Nice turnaround move, Scruggs. But there with the follow is the point guard. That's Jamani Jones. Now Schoolcraft picking up full court. And here comes the double. Maturin in and out, nothing but iron on that one. Another attempted layup, no good. Quickly back the other way, and Mansell can't handle it. Sergio Stevens checking into the ball game for Henry Ford. Also number 12, Devin White for Schoolcraft College now into the ball game for Ishmael. Keontae Cornelius also checks out. Scruggs with a hard move inside and good defense by Carrington McCaskill. Mansell trying to put it down with some authority, couldn't get it to go. Quickly back the other way, and the foul was going to be called on Autry. And that will send Keontae Cornelius to the line, and he'll shoot 2. Carlos McMath in his first year trying to get his guys together. It's so tough on this level of basketball. But I hope folks who are tuned into our streaming network find this basketball, this quality of basketball enjoyable. Cornelius making the free throws. It makes it a 66-45 ball game. Schoolcraft applying the press. Some hand fighting going on there, and Keontae Cornelius explaining to the official that, hey, he's pushing me off. Swinging it around the perimeter, no good, and that time over the back. Good job in blocking out by the Ocelot rebounder. As Daniel Autry is called for the foul. Autry's second foul. (66-45) your score. We're in Dearborn, Michigan, on the campus of Henry Ford College. It's the Hawks and the Ocelots going at it right now. Off the glass, no good, and the rebound by the Hawks. Short jumper is good. Very good execution that time by Keyshawn Devlin. Step back three is good. Keontae Cornelius with the three-pointer. And a full timeout is called by Schoolcraft College. And head coach Carlos McMath has a staff, a full staff that's in their first full year over at Schoolcraft College. And in the Eastern Division of the NCCAA, and they find themselves at a 2-7 mark. Henry Ford is 5-4. Overall, Henry Ford is 14-7, and for Schoolcraft, overall they're 5-14. Coming off two losses, Schoolcraft College, and Henry Ford is coming off 3 losses in a row. Or 3 wins in a row, pardon me. 68-48 your score. 13-22 here in the second quarter of play if you're just joining us. Or second half. And Schoolcraft coming out in a zone, like a 3-2 zone. Devlin, no good, but there for the rebound, number 11, Khalil Whitehead. And that's going to be a delay of game call on Scruggs. That's just a warning for the first time. 70-50 your score. Full court pressure being applied by Schoolcraft. Devlin says, let me handle it myself. I can get it across the timeline with no problem. Going to the basket hard. Nice job. Very nice job as Khalil Mack makes the two-pointer. Mack with the rebound. Long shot attempt is no good. Schoolcraft up the floor quickly. Rebound McCaskill. Sergio Stevens looking in the corner for some help and not able to find it. And he throws it away. As Mac Mansell checks back into the ball game. (72-50) your score. Favor of the Hawks of Henry Ford. Shrugs trying to strong arm his way. An outside shot is good. Three-pointer, count it. Ishmael from outside and misses everything. But Tyler Mack on that last shot knocked it down. Knocks it down with no problem. 11:15 remaining in the second half here. 75-50. Back Mansell, no look pass inside. Trying to get it to McCaskill. Pass might have been just a little too low, but that will send McCaskill to the line, shooting two. McCaskill makes his first. (77-50). 10:56 remaining here in the ball game. Shrugs again with a little jump hook, no good. And losing it out of bounds. Tyler Mack has it slip out his hand. Cast will take it out underneath for the Ocelots. Three-point shot, no good. Jamani Jones trying to spark this Ocelot team. Devlin outside, that's high off the rim. It hit the shot clock, and that will be out of bounds. And over to Schoolcraft. Ishmael, short jumper, no good. Quickly up to four. Mac Mansell looking to the basket. Pulls it back out, steps back, and goes to the basket. Gets his own rebound. Gary Solomon, good ball movement. Keyshawn Devlin missing the shot right there. will send Scruggs to the line. Shane Scruggs. And he's going to be shooting 2. Grazes the rim on that shot. Makes the second. Full court pressure being applied. Macman seal, no good. And Scruggs can't handle the rebound, so Henry Ford will maintain possession. Out to Solomon, he goes to the basket. Solomon been pretty quiet in this second half, but slams that one home. McCaskill is called for the foul. And Scruggs went up strong, but couldn't get it to go. .8:58 remaining here in the second half. Scruggs makes the second shot. 79-52 is the score. Little pressure being applied just to slow him up. Solomon misses the shot. Here come the Ocelots the other way. Bounce pass, bank shot. Devin White with the bank shot. Gary Solomon going strong to the basket right there. And he draws the foul on Scruggs. Solomon will go to the line and shoot 2. Solomon makes his first. Solomon had 16 points in the first half of this contest. And like I said, he's been pretty quiet in this second half. .80-54 your score. Ocelots trying to find a way to get back into this one. Scruggs with a hard move inside on McCaskill. And reset the shot clock. Problem with the shot clock, 14 hours the reset time on the shot clock. Schoolcraft will maintain possession. Offensive foul on Cornelius. His elbow went swinging back and hitting McMill in the face. Solomon for three, no good. Cass was looking for some help on that one. He thought it had went off one of the Hawk players. Avery Ishmael checks into the game for the Ocelots. Ishmael coming away with the loose ball. Back up the floor quickly. Outside shot, no good. Solomon with the rebound. Down the floor to Mac Mansell. Mansell with a little Euro step, count the bucket. (82-54). Not a whole lot of movement by the Ocelots. And they throw it away. Long three-pointer, no good. Going to the basket hard. That foul was on the floor. This will be a 1-and-1. And that will send Jamani Jones to the line. Jones had 4 points in the first half, makes his free throw right there. His first points of the second half here. Makes them both. Schoolcraft applying the pressure and looking for a trap. Henry Ford breaks it easily. Going inside, and looks like Khalil Whitehead had a free path to the basket, but just couldn't close the deal. Whitehead makes his first free throw. 83-56 your score. 5:56 remaining in the contest. Khalil makes the second. 84-56. Blocking foul, and that will send Jamani Jones to the line. And he'll be shooting two. Jones making the first. Nice bank shot off the dribble, Sergio Stevens. And now Henry Ford's applying some trapping pressure. And it's broken down easily. Devin White on the last bucket. Big cheers for big number 10. Coming into the game for the first time and making some noise. That was Ricardo Coven with that last bucket for Henry Ford. Shane shrugs quickly back the other way. Oh! Bounced around but didn't go in. Coben got a piece of it. As Keontae Cornelius comes out limping a little bit. And looks over at the bench and might want to come out of this game. Nifty dribbling, but he loses the ball. Keyshawn Devlin. Devlin had his man beat off the dribble, but losing the ball as he was going to the basket. 3:47 remaining in the contest, 88-63 your score. You're watching Henry Ford basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you all the action this evening. Henry Ford and Schoolcraft College. Looking for Colvin in the low post. Skip pass back the other way. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Ricardo Colvin battling for the rebound and picking up the foul. And Colvin will go to the line and shoot one. It'll be 1-and-1. Colvin makes both. 90-64, 3:17 remaining in the contest. Three-point shot off the glass, no good. Three-point shots flying for Henry Ford. Coach Shepard doesn't seem to like that one bit. Stay within the game plan. Skip pass way across court. Three-point shot, no good. Euro step and a foul on Colvin. And going to the line shooting 2 is number 13, Cast. Cass makes them both. 2:19 remaining in the contest. 90-66 in favor of the Hawks of Henry Ford. As we head towards tournament time, and both these teams trying to fine-tune everything. And Ricardo Colvin with the jump hook inside, the big fella. Colvin with the rebound, out quickly, up the floor goes Henry Ford. A Euro step by Sergio Stevens. 94-66. Ishmael, shot is no good. Ishmael fouls Sergio. And that will send Sergio to the line. He'll be shooting 1-1. Jump stop and the kick out to Ishmael. Three-point shot there by Keontae Cornelius is good from deep. And he'll be subbed out of the game right after that shot. Under a minute remaining, 94-69 your score. And another foul with 33 seconds remaining. Cast will go to the line and shoot two. Henry Ford trying to get back on track here. And it's probably safe to say that they have a victory right now against Schoolcraft College. Henry Ford taking their time getting into their offense. Devlin with the fancy dribbling. That was off the backboard. And that will go over to Schoolcraft with 6 seconds remaining. Long shot attempt is no good by Schoolcraft. And that will do it. Final score, 94-70. And they're looking to get back on track. My name is Jeff Lowe, and you've been watching Henry Ford Hawk Basketball. Henry Ford, future driven. I'd like to thank you for joining us. And once again, the final score, 94-70. So long, folks.